Hello, humans and pets. We just drank some Dunkin'. You can check that out on the channel. I think that was yesterday's.
Yes.
It should be yesterday's review. But we got some cookie pop. It is candy flavored popcorn. Now we've tried cereal flavored popcorn in the past. We've tried Cheetos and Cheez-It popcorn.
Yes.
Which we loved.
Yeah, the candy one, the Cheetos one was hands down my favorite.
Right.
The Cheez-It one I thought was my favorite till we ate the Cheetos one. And that was delicious.
The cereal ones were alright, comparatively.
I would never buy the cereal.
The worst ones we've had was the marshmallow, one. It was tied with another, food review item. It was like some gourmet popcorn.
And the popcorn itself was horrible. What?
Do you hear it?
The jet flying over?
No, the bing, 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 bing.
No.
Wow, that's crazy. You can't hear that. We have watches over there. The watches go off every hour.
Oh.
And he can't hear the thing.
I heard the plane flying overhead.
That's kind of cool.
Which one do you want to try?
I don't know if it picks it up on the camera. But
Oreo
and Butterfinger. I think we start with Oreo.
I didn't know what he was talking about. If I was paying attention, I guess. But I thought you were talking about the jet flying overhead. I was like, why is that something different?
It's louder than the jet.
I didn't hear it because I wasn't in tune. So I gotta be honest with you, I did not care at all.
It smells like Oreos.
Does it? Yeah. I didn't care for the cereal one because I wasn't a big fan of the cereal, but you should show them this one because this definitely has the Oreo in it.
Most of them all do.
Well, that's a good one.
It's made with real Oreo cookie pieces.
Because this one doesn't have.
These don't have
these don't have as much of the chocolate.
You can see the fluff and the cookie plastered onto the popcorn. I don't know if plastered's the right word, but... You ate it?
No.
That is odd.
No, not odd.
Because you get the cream filling.
You know what it reminds me of? And it shouldn't? I don't hate this. This is better than the other one you were talking about. The popcorn is decent.
Tastes like an Oreo.
I'm not getting Oreo though. As much as I'm getting caramel corn in a tin. And it shouldn't remind me of that. But that little chocolate influence is reminding me of the caramel when you get the three kinds in a tin. It's kind of giving me that vibe.
Believe it or not, I was going to say caramel because of the sweetness on the cream.
Mm-hmm. It takes away the chocolate vanilla aspect of the Oreo, and it's almost like a caramel. It's actually I actually like this. As far as, do I just like regular popcorn? Yes, but this has something different as a change. I prefer this over when we did, and I used to love them as a kid, like the Cracker Jacks. It's not as sweet. It gives you that twinge of sweetness on a nice fluffy popcorn. I've yet to have a bad kernel too, which to me is key. When you're making a popcorn in a bag, you gotta have a good popcorn.
I am only excited to see with the Butterfinger because I like that as
I prefer this as a candy over the Oreo. That chocolate cream is funny.
Yeah.
Why my mind's going to caramel, I can't tell you. But this I would eat. I'll be interested to see if Uncle Michael likes this one. Because he doesn't like popcorn, but he loved the Cheetos. He's like, I would buy that.
Those are so odd. And you can check him and him out at Let's Catch More Mash.
Yeah, my brother and me, we do Let's Catch More Mash.
Yeah.
Check us out. Hit the subscribe button while you're here. Hit the subscribe button here too. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Trying to get the Ryan to 500. We're going to try to do something special. We thank everyone who keeps
almost at 90,000 views on the channel alone. I always like saying that because it makes me smile.
Honestly, I actually like that. Even though you're not a fan of Oreos, you would eat that.
I'm not going to say I'm not a fan, but it's the last cookie I grabbed in the aisle comparatively to chips. All of those cookies are bad.
Okay.
I like the thins. This reminds me of the thins.
Do you like the popcorn better than the cookie? That's what I'm getting at.
Not the thins, but I do like the popcorn. So, This is...
I'll be disappointed if I like the Oreo better because actually I'm a big fan of Butterfingers. These are really coated. You might want to show them like that.
Yeah, I'll show them this one.
Some of these have some nice coating on them. Let me see.
Camera's actually focusing today. Thank you, camera.
Yeah, the other day it didn't want to.
There you go.
It really has a peanut butter smell too. Nope.
Oh.
The peanut butter melted because it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing with a Butterfinger to me is, and you argued with me when we said it, in my head, when I think of a peanut butter candy, you think of Reese's peanut butter cups.
No.
Butterfinger has a different flavor than the traditional peanut butter. In my head. And in my head's not always right, so. This one, maybe I gotta cleanse my palate. It's not an overwhelming flavor other than a popcorn. Like this was a lot sweeter and kind of brought the caramel. Kind of brought the caramel.
This one is more just popcorn Butterfinger.
It's almost like
I guess it's just because the only sweet popcorn we've ever
had. Am I getting a full Butterfinger on this?
I would say I am.
You really get the peanut butter. That's just good. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to get like,
not as good as the cheesy ones.
I'm trying to get like
better than the cereal. Would you get this over regular popcorn? Yeah. I would.
I can't believe I'm about to say it. I don't think it has as much flavor as that one does. Ooh, I'm sorry.
It's just two different flavors.
It's good. Would I get it over regular popcorn? Yes and no. Because I'm a popcorn lover. You know, I really like...
I would get Smart Food over popcorn. This and Smart Food's tied. And then Cheez-Its and Cheetos are a step above. That's my ranking.
I really like that one. I used to get the loaded one. The loaded...
Oh, it was basically Smart Food.
Yeah.
But it was just like a jumbo family party pack. From like...
I used to really like that one.
Where was that from?
And honestly, would I get the Cheetos one over this? Yes. I liked all the Cheetos ones.
We'd have to go back and try the Cheez-It one. But I really like that one too.
I haven't looked back to try to get it, but I know Uncle Michael said they've been looking for it in their area, and they've yet to find the Cheez-It one.
I've only seen the Cheez-It Puffs, which are the puffy Cheez-Its, which you tried. They were like cheese doodles.
Yeah.
I've seen those very commonly, but I cannot find the
I don't know if we got it. When they leave a comment down below if you guys ever found it, because I know my brother's been trying to get it, and he has my sister-in-law looking every time she goes to the store. And they can't find it anywhere because he tried it here and he was like, wow, these are really good. And it just really was really good. Right. And
I did to see it.
And I haven't paid attention.
I don't know if they got, I doubt they got recalled, but.
Usually when I go through like the snack aisle, I'm just looking for something new. Yeah. Like if we've already done it, I don't look again.
I look at everything.
The only different, I don't. I run through the store. We've already gone through this. So the only thing I usually stop at is like when we hit a popcorn section, I'll stop. When we see the sun chip,
out with something
when
new.
we see like the sun chips, I'll stop because certain things that we really like. Or what would it wasn't 3D Doritos. What were the other ones? The 3D Doritos were good too, but there was another one that was a poof that we really liked.
I love Bugles. I'm a big Bugles guy. They have like ranch, nacho cheese, and original, but I don't feel like unless you want to see that all three Bugles flavors. I don't know.
Usually I'll look to see. There was something else that I'll usually always stop at them and say, okay, did they have a new flavor?
Yeah, we always go to the eggs, and then we're like, wow, eggs are getting expensive.
Yeah, that's a sad subject. So.
Yeah, we're sad.
I don't know. Prices. Overall, which one do you like better?
Butterfinger, hands down.
Really?
Because that one's just too sweet for me.
This one is.
Is it better than regular popcorn? Yeah, it's something different. I think these would be great if we mix the two of them.
That's funny because This brings you to the caramel corn, where this one
is Butterfinger. I think what I would do is I'd grab these two. I would grab the Cheetos, and then I'd mix them all in one bowl.
I don't know if you want Cheetos with these two.
Why not?
Because I don't know about all that flavor.
I think it would be crazy. Pizzazz.
Yeah, it'd be crazy, all right.
But I'd probably realistically just eat the Cheetos.
You want the flaming hot? Yeah, honestly, I would any one of the 3 Cheetos I would take over these because I'm not the sweet candy guy. But if you are an Oreo fan or you do like the peanut, this honestly, he keeps saying it. I'm not getting full Butterfinger. I get
a muted Butterfinger. It's
very
not strong, but it's definitely the flavor. You can't get any more like Butterfinger than that.
But you taste more popcorn than Butterfinger.
It's like an even...
To me, like you really
This one is super strong Oreo.
Yeah.
This one is even
caramel, actually, which is weird. I get a lot of caramel flavor.
I just get the sweet, and sweet popcorn is caramel.
Which is like the caramel to me. That's
better
what
than
triggers
the
in my
marshmallow
head.
one, hands
but
down.
this one, I really can still taste the popcorn.
Marshmallow cinnamon
with like the Butterfinger aftertaste type of, because it is gooey. Like it has all of this stuff, because it's hot in here, because we got to turn the ACs back on. But like it's like melting.
Yeah. Which I think that might be what it's supposed to do. Like, it's a drizzle. What I'm curious about is how they drizzled every single one of those. Because it's not like a powder. Like,
well, because
I
as
want to
it's
know how
going
they
over
made
the conveyor belt, I'm sure they just drip it on there.
You think?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Do they cook it by conveyor belt? That might be hard to pop it and like flatten it. I guess maybe they pop it in batches
in a machine.
and then they push it.
I don't. They
like
must.
Conveyor
I
belt
don't
and
know.
wall type of thing. So there's only one.
Maybe we can go to the cookie popcorn center.
I would like to imagine that they grab like one popcorn and then they
just
strategically
drizzle
and then put it back on. Yeah.
Pre-licked so it would stick and then
like
you're saying yeah. That's nasty.
They probably like they in order for like the juice to come out they just really quickly like and quality check, you know? They gotta make sure it tastes good.
Yeah. Oh, that one's fine. I licked that one too much.
Hey, it gotta taste like popcorn, you know? But I can't say that they're pretty good no matter how they make it. So.
Yeah. Handmade with human saliva. It's right on the thing.
Right on the thing. Like, everyone is tested.
No adhesive needed.
Yep. Every single popcorn is pre-tasted, so you know you don't get a bad one.
Pre-tasted for security.
That's why there's no crunchy kernels.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly,
like they take out the kernels one by one.
I will say that because that one marshmallow one we had, you could not even eat the bag of popcorn, and it might have been just a bad batch of that one. Everyone, you put a handful in your mouth, and you're like,
and, it was like, but all of the goofy ones
you were
we tried from like random flavored ones are good.
No,
I mean there was some here and there on the cereal ones I remember.
Yeah, well, because I'm not a Cocoa Pebbles or whatever, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, that's taken over the world. And to me, that's just, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. We got that cinnamon spread, which I thought was actually pretty good. But, again, you got to use it on selective stuff. Yeah. But if you do see these are decent. I don't know how bad they are compared to the regular popcorn. We actually saw something on Shark Tank today that I'm actually going to be looking for. Water lily. I would like to try that.
I would like to try it too.
Because it's instead of
big Shark Tank fan.
It's supposed to give you the taste of a
I
popcorn.
referenced Shark Tank in the I don't know if you picked it up, the Dunkin' after drinking the chocolate one, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I did hear you say that. Yeah.
Shark Tank's a good show. They always it's so ingenious how they do it because it's free advertisement for all the entrepreneurs, which is already kind of cool. But I love when they're looking at the item, they're all like, whoa, this is so epic, this is so cool. And all of a sudden they're like, okay, money, you know? They get all serious, and then at the end they're either like, oh man, or they're like, woo!
Yeah, it is just a good show.
It's a good payoff.
And you know what? There's a lot of good products that came out of that show. You gotta be honest. That show's been on for 12 to 15 years?
Oh, it's old, but without that show, I don't think a lot of really useful products would be.
No, they've done. I mean, don't get me wrong; those guys are in the money for business.
Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there.
Yep,
they're pretty.
I mean, you know what? And it's funny though when you watch the show. I remember years ago, Ryan's like, watch Shark Tank. And I thought it was that one where they actually build fish tanks. And I'm like, I have no reason I would ever watch that show. He's like, no, it's not. And then I watched it, and I was like an addict. I've been watched all the years. And
we still do. It's because once you watch one, and then they pull out another item.
Yeah.
Like,
I pretty much,
segments.
I've watched so many of them. I almost think I've seen like every single thing. But now what I do is I put it on. Because I put it on when we leave for Finn, so Finn watches all the episodes. Because I'm trying to get caught up with like the recent ones. Yeah. But it says I haven't watched all the 12 seasons. But
and you always forget some. But, I mean, I'll always remember the first one I saw. Yeah. Was the dog treats that humans can also eat.
Yeah, there was a few of them.
And I was like, no way, it tastes good. But apparently they did. I think they bought into it. It was like some kid, and it was kind of relatable because, well, look at this kid. It might not have been a kid.
I always see them ice cream every time I go to Walmart. They got the paws for the dogs.
Ben and Jerry's has some.
They have the little
like.
And I always say we were gonna get Ryan. We were gonna get Ryan one for his birthday. We were gonna get Finn one for his birthday, but he doesn't eat people food, and I'm afraid he's gonna end up having diarrhea.
I work at a grocery store, so every time I sell one of those, in my mind I'm like, we should do a review on it, but also eat it us. Like that was
as long as they say some of them, because trust me. My brother, and if he's watching, he'll get a giggle out of this. I've eaten dog jerky treats because he's like, here, try it. I made some jerky, and I'm eating it. And I'm like, this has a nasty aftertaste. And they're all laughing at me because they know I'm eating the jerky ones, for the dogs. And so he's got me a few times with different dog products and stuff like that. And as a kid, we were like, I wonder what this dog food really tastes like. We throw some in, and you're like, no, that's nasty.
It always smells good. It doesn't smell bad. For the most part.
So, all right, we babbled on long enough. If you see this and you like us and you have somewhat of a sweet tooth, I would recommend it. I think it's actually pretty decent. Definitely more like a caramel corn, and it's popcorn with a Butterfinger flavor. So, if that's your jam, I'd give it a try. I personally, I would go for the cheese ones like we had before because I'm not a cookie eater. I'm not or the candy eater. But as something different, I will eat these gladly. Definitely. You know what I mean? It's not something I would go to right off the bat, but now that we have it, I'll definitely. Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
I think I already said this, but check out his channel, Less Cash More Mash. It's in the description. Yeah. They have fun over there. If I already said it, it's ×2.
They have so much fun over there. Yes, feel free to go over there.
They're almost at. Try to get them to 100. I want them 100. Before the end of this.
I want 500. So if you're over here right now and you're still watching, please go to Less Cash More Mash so I can have more than him, so I can tell people to go see Ryan's channel more. Because then once I have more, then I'll feel better. But like, go over and try Ryan's channel. But come over if you wish. It is a lot of fun. If you have any interest in whiskeys, we started with 0 and we have well over 100 now that we have tried. So if you have any idea or if you're interested in any kind of a whiskey...
It looks great. I mean, I wish we could put every single food item we've eaten on this wall.
Oh, no, it would be massive, yeah.
But I don't know how to put a Big Mac on a wall, so until we figure out how to preserve food forever...
Although someone did do that, and they had a cheeseburger in the closet for like so many years.
And it didn't mold?
It didn't mold.
That is so scary. Yeah. The patty shrunk or something?
Minimally.
I am so worried for like what our health is if we're eating this stuff.
I forget how like a decade later or something, and the bread didn't mold, nothing went bad. And
they put the Skittles coating on their bread.
Well, we just did that Skittles review, and they just said it's unfit for human consumption because of the coating or something. So
yeah, in the Europe band, they're like most of Europe, which is kind of funny. But
all right. Well, that being said,
shout out to all the Skittle fans.
Well, that's funny because Europe lets medicine go out and they don't even care if it's fully tested, but yet they're banning Skittles. You know what I mean? Like they don't even have like the FDA backing where they can put out medication before it's even ready. Like, here, if you think you want to try it, give it a shot, but
test subjects.
Yeah.
The guinea pigs.
So, all right. That being said, thank you all for watching.
And don't consume too many Skittles.
Oh, get them in you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think like half a pack is like lifetime allowance.
I actually couldn't believe how much I actually liked Skittles. I thought I always hated them, but they were actually not bad, especially them tropical fruit ones.
I want to know what they taste like without the coating.
They're still downstairs. He begged me to do that review.
The coating just makes them shiny. I don't even think it adds for flavor. I think it's just visual appeal, which is kind of the whole point of
I don't-
Skittles and why they
I don't
sell
know.
is taste the rainbow.
Right.
Like, because red tastes better if it looks like red.
I don't know. So, all right. There you go. Yeah, because remember we had the pale ones. Remember it was the,
I
the mystery
love those.
ones.
I
They were
genuinely like
the mystery ones because you had no
Not
idea
bad.
what color you were gonna eat. They were all gray or whatever. And we
Yeah, I think they're gone.
that was actually
but
ingenious. That was the ones I liked the best.
I really like
you
those.
didn't know what you were eating, so it was like a party in your mouth. You're like, oh, that's a green one, you know. So all right,
You really had to focus, and you ate them
one at
not
a time.
as fast.
You didn't throw handfuls in because you wanted to see what flavor you were throwing in your mouth.
Yeah.
But
Or you just don't care and threw them in your mouth anyways. They're still in the closet.
hope you enjoyed the video.